Okay, so assuming everything's working functionally as it should, which is kind of uncommon to be honest. Um, I'm going to just go over the mods and stuff real quickly as soon as I remember which place to find them. Downloadable. So we're in Dragon Age Origins here, which is the first iteration of the Dragon Age games. Came out in 2009, as you can see right there, and we are doing a nightmare difficulty challenge, I guess you could say. I mean, it's not really much of a challenge, at least in terms of like it being something that isn't like implemented within the game itself. I suppose you could say it's challenging, but not necessarily a challenge. But I'm pretty sure I've never beaten this game on Nightmare. I think I might have played on Nightmare, but I don't believe I finished an entire playthrough of it on Nightmare. And we also have mods, as you can see. So these are like DLCs and all that stuff. And then these sort of four-leaf clover looking things are mods. And there are two types of mod files. And so one type of mod file you can see in the installed content slots. So, you know, here's a few things. Here's like, I think this is a cutscene that we got to see. This is expanded inventory, so you don't have to run across the map throughout the game trying to find every single backpack, because you can miss them in places that all get locked off, and then you're just kind of stuck with a stupid small inventory. There's more transformations for mages in the shape-shifting class and stuff. You know, character respec, some more armor, lock bash stuff, a cut mission, dog slug, you know, all that stuff. And then there's other mods that are deeper in the files that I can't see from this window here. But like a hair mod, eye mod, atmosphere mod, stuff like that. Nothing that really changes the gameplay. The only gameplay changing thing, I guess, would be the shape-shifting thing. I guess maybe the character respec thing, and we've got the also, for light armor, it requires dexterity instead of strength. That's literally all that changes. So, we are in camp with my boy Duran, as you can see. You can tell he's been a little modded, as he looks like he's from Pandora. You know, the not the Borderlands Pandora. He's from the Avatar Pandora with the blue people. And the heck? My dog glitched. I don't know why I can't interact with him and why he's showing sparkles. I think he's actually glitched. I've never seen that. And he wasn't like that when I got off. So I have no clue what that's about. But, so yeah, we're pretty early on in the game. I think we just have 4 characters with us. And then we just acquired the elves on our side after we cured the werewolf phage, so to speak. We just listened to Liliana's song, so sorry if you missed that, but yeah, I guess go watch the video whenever that comes out, because you know, I'm pretty slow at making videos. Anyway, I wanted to go to
Yes.
Indeed.
wanted to go to the Warden's Keep place, whatever it's called. This place, Soldier's Peak. I don't know how strong it is, but I know it's pretty strong, so I might end up dying pretty quickly, but we have to beat some bandits or whatever, like right outside getting into the place that keep killing us. We tried a few times last time, I'm pretty sure, or the time before, and it didn't go very well. So we're going to try again. But yeah, we just went through the forest and the elven place here, and you know, the ruins. So we just did all this area. What the heck? Oh, okay. I always got stopped right here. I guess you don't have to fight them. Okay.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity.
I forgot who voiced
I also have an
this
interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
Or who this guy is.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
He's just losing. You're paying this mysterious man a bunch of money for no reason, Logain. We're gonna take your money and your assassin. Crash. Black screen. For some reason, loading screens, at least on this version of the game,
And here we are,
quite slow.
Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
And the reason I want to go here is because I'm pretty sure there's a place you can store your stuff here. That's literally the only reason I want to come here. I want to drop off all of my junk that I don't want to sell. Just admit it, you were lost a couple times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy. Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Soldier's Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the Wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey!
These two have the best banter with each other.
There's more up ahead.
And as you can see, this is the mods being implemented was we have Barkspawn on our team. And the reason I think this is fair is because Barkspawn only gets like 3 abilities the entire game. And he's not even really that good. Like, these abilities are fine. Like the Howl one, I think Dreaded Howl is the one. This one's pretty good because it stuns guys in an area if they can't resist it. That's basically really his only feature. Other than that, he's kind of just a shield that doesn't last very long. I like to have him around though, and he does still have the ability to like interact with the other characters and stuff. So that's pretty nice. I have no clue how strong this place is. Although I'm going to tell everyone to activate their stuff.
You need me? Right away.
As we are just now coming from a camp, so I think that's everything. I had to kind of respec Morgan and Liliana a bit, and myself even. So some of the stuff's a bit different.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
Sounds like a waste of time.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
The world is full of mystery.
Yes, Warden.
I remember saying something similar to a very short elf. This is gonna be horrible. These undead. You know they're gonna get up. You know they're gonna get up. Indeed. Oh, I yearn for the mines. But they're closed. You go in there. A mist over here. Let's throw a fireball.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Luckily, they are unarmed. Level up. Morgan just leveled up. Okay. So far, they don't seem super strong. I want a fireball, but let's go fireball those guys.
You forced our hand.
That guy just tanked it. A reward right there. Right here. White. More. Those fireballs are so good. We need to do that. I hate Nightmare's, like the stats for them. It's so hard to actually get hits on anyone. That's been my biggest problem, is actually landing any shots.
All right.
There's more up ahead.
Intelligence? Okay. I don't think it's as good as what Liliana has on, but let's take a quick look. No, not really. Can't wear it anyway, but I don't even think it's really better anyway. Also, to show that I am on Nightmare, I think we saw it when I first opened the game, but as you can see, Nightmare difficulty right here, so I am on Nightmare. The proof has been shown. And, to level up Morgan. I don't remember. I needed something, I think. Maybe it was magic. I don't really remember what I was going for with Morgan. I wanted her to be a damage dealer, but she's also kind of our healer since we don't have Win. I guess she does have Arcane Warrior, but I don't know if I really want to go down that road. Speaking of that, he should have Shapeshifter. I guess maybe probably what happened is what am I trying to say? I made her drink the potion that resets her levels, and what that does is it also resets the specialization. And so instead of having 1 point into the Shapeshifter, it got moved to the Arcane Warrior, I guess, because we talked to some kind of, I don't know, like a bottle or something. A dude trapped in a bottle last time and unlocked Arcane Warrior. But I don't remember. 34 magic for it. I think that's what I was saving. Inferno. 34. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright. Let's... This is kind of annoying, but let's just kind of throw that down like this. Okay. Let me just get a couple more slots. That's such a nice feature, though. Just being able to, like, drag the slots to open up more. That's such a handy feature. I don't even think I was aware of it for a long time. So I always had to sort of ration, like, what I had down here on the hotbar. One thing I don't like about this hotbar, though, is you can only keybind up to 0, which would be like, 10, 9, 0. So you really can't get too crazy with it, and you can't really modify the hotbar too much in terms of, like, where it is and stuff on the screen, as far as I'm aware. So it's pretty easy, simple to use, I suppose, but it could have some improvements for sure.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men! I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging.
These are the wardens.
But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades.
Yeah.
So are we to bend knee
We
to a
are
mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Wonder if that was his grandmother. So the king was a tyrant.
Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend. Don't worry, I won't be underfoot.
This poster reads, "On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died." Yeah, well, that's a bit of a morbid way to end, but was it true? Signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. Wow. Read the name of the fallen. This is gonna come in handy later. Continue. Oh, are these more fallen? Dustin the Colorblind. Okay. Interesting. Are these more fallen? How many wardens were here? Pack rat. Not pack rat. That was a lot of names. A lot of wardens. And they died. Yes. This guy might be pretty hard. Just going to, we shouldn't be rushing in, but I'm going to because they're all out there. Why am I the only one in here? Literally, why am I doing it? You guys gonna do anything? Whatever. Guess the strategy is safer. What the heck? Okay. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. Maybe this place isn't actually that hard after all. Maybe it's actually way easier than I thought. And it's only hard... I don't know if you go directly here from like Lothering. But I thought I was under the impression that the heck, Arlen corpse. What? I mean Arlen. Warden skeleton. Warden skeleton. Okay. Anyway, I was under the impression this place was quite hard. And that, like, some of the best loot in the game was here.
All right.
And this is also a DLC area, so it makes sense for the loot to be quite good. I don't really want to go this way yet. But okay. These guys are actually... Get out of the way, Morgan. Look at these other bodies. Yeah, let's level up. The other bodies didn't do something. Although they don't seem very strong. I mean, like, they do a decent amount of damage, and there's a lot of them. But overall, they're pretty squishy. Okay. Bliss. I don't know if we better get to the storage part of this place fast because I am running out of room. I think. Yeah, I mean, like halfway full, a little over halfway or something. Book. Okay. And there was also this book. And I didn't want to read it because of this. I don't know what's going to happen, but I just didn't want to interact with it.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Rebellion is against everything the Wardens stand for? I'm not so sure about that. Maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
I want to go back first. Make sure I didn't miss whatever's in here. Oh boy, Mom. That guy looks... Oh, Wasn't the book we just read talking about this person? Let's lead it. I was hoping that they would come out here and we would stay out here, but this is fine. Okay, Leon, I need you to, like, go inside. Most of that damage, I think, is from Morgan, to be honest. Okay, she took a health potion. I'm glad that I programmed her to do it. Perfect. Okay, unlock that. I have to say it every time. The Lock Bash mod is kind of useless to me because I decided to be a rogue for some reason. And so, I can essentially just unlock everything anyway. But it was kind of interesting to use, even though I did lose more items than I got from it. Like, actually, I feel like this is probably better than the helmet I have on. Let's see. I don't know what the equivalent of 1 physical resistance is for, like how much armor equals 1 physical resistance. I feel like armor already basically is physical resistance. But also, like, every other resistance, I think. I mean, just maybe besides my magic. I don't know. We're gonna put that on. Okay. Go loot that guy. Go loot this guy. Let's not read that book. That was a readable book. Read this note. A message from Soldier's Peak. Alistair loved that so much that he leveled up. Okay, it seems like there's a whole lot of nothing. Could have went that way first, though. Anyway, what does Alistair want? I think he wants tactics, but wants something here. Level 12. 20 dexterity. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Does this effect only take place when I'm using shield cover, or is this just in general? Because I'm never going to use shield cover. This would be pretty nice. Oh, I might end up getting that. I don't know. We'll see. Although I did want this. I remember wanting this. I don't know. Let's... So, I think it was 20 dexterity. I mean... Sure, let's see how that goes. Do that. And then... It is in fact here. And Alistair's basically just supposed to be our tank. So... Sure. Hopefully that takes effect. Hopefully that just takes effect all the time and not just when I'm using shield cover. You have to change this to self health 50. Use item, use health potion. Save. Now we can go the right way. I feel like this castle place should only really take maybe like an hour. I don't know. I have no clue how long this place is. but I think it's relatively big. It's not like going back to the Brazilian forest or whatever. I also remember that we get blood magic here. That's
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelate opus Sifan.
Avernus.
Andraste's blood! What?
Using blood magic to
For
summon
Avernus,
demons.
whatever it takes!
Tegi ein ventutus victus.
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
This he's got a big health bar, so he's probably gonna actually be difficult. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do this first. And then let's again do that. There we go. Did that just get all of them? Or does killing one of them or something like kill them? This guy is not actually that. Although he does get a bunch of healing. Or use the new ability, go. Like, position this right. Step out of the way. Stuff. Yeah, hopefully I'm getting me out of the way. These guys are all dying. That's fantastic. Get the stun I can. Perfect. Get those double hits off. Fantastic.
The wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
So, is that his grandmother? Wardens don't do wardens forbid. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the joining actually uses a small bit of blood magic or something, right? Like when you mix the darkspawn blood and the archdemon blood, and I don't know, some other stuff. Pretty sure there's some blood magic that happens there. So I'm gonna say this.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Alright.
Going.
Pretty powerful magic.
Yes.
Honestly, I honestly didn't expect this place to be as chill as it is. Like, I don't really feel that threat here. When I was in the forest, I was pretty much fine in the forest, but the some things in the forest did definitely get me off guard a bit, and in the ruins and whatnot. Let's check staff. I don't know what radiates cold really does. I feel like it's less effective than chance to stun. And like, if I wanted a different staff, I'd use the Keeper's staff, probably. In fact, why am I not using the Keeper's staff? I think maybe because of the chance to stun? And I guess it has more willpower? I don't know. I guess I'll use the Keeper's staff. I'm pretty sure... I might be mistaken, but I think this model of the staff is a mod. Or it just always looked like that. I don't know. But for example, like this is a modded like icon. I believe the item itself isn't modded, but the icon is modded. Like it could be a completely modded item. I don't know. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I kind of wanted her to do that, but I didn't want to wait for her to do it. I was also too lazy to tell her to do it. You're right, Morgan. It is too. You've become so powerful, like One Punch Man. Clearly, this is the way we gotta go. But there's magical. Oh yeah, here is the, I believe this is where we get the blood magic from. Raspberry. Okay, actually, maybe this isn't? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, sure. Okay.
Step no further.
I see. You can see Barkspawn interacting, even though he's Dogspot. Okay, so I believe she's been possessed. That Mabari's smarter than you, Demon Die. Very tempting to do that. Honestly, very, very tempting. Why should I speak?
Because this peak is mine.
Okay,
This one
well,
is the
it's gonna be mine.
Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
Okay, it is his grandmother.
Many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Like all deals are bad.
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Anything actually left inside of her? Or is it
This
just
one
all
has
demons?
tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
Hasn't it been like multiple lifetimes? I mean, that's some pretty long-lasting food.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
feel like we might as well just kill her, but I'll play along for this moment.
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many. This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
Or I make... What am I see, I'm worried that by saying this, it's going to assume that I am taking the deal. Because everything else is like, you know, no, I'm not going to, or before I do. I'm going to say before I make a deal. You know what? First, seal the veil. I'm pretty sure there's an alternative way to seal it anyway. And I'm tempted to do that because I think you get to fight a boss. But I don't know. First, seal the veil. I might as well use my max persuasion.
This one smells the sweet stench of lies upon you.
Okay.
You seek to betray this one.
I do not accept your terms. I want to do this and then betray her, but like I don't know if I'll be able to betray her if I do this, so I'm just going to do it right now.
Then you are useless to this one. Die!
Fantastic. Get out of the way, bro. We're a bit surrounded here, Scoob. I really need to give Liliana some melee. I mean, I think she has melee, but I'm pretty sure I gave her. So that person's almost dead. Skeletons are almost all dead. Fine. I want the final blow. Give me the final blow. Never mind. Alistair got the final blow. Give me that loot. I'd rather kill her, get her loot, and then kill some more demons to get their loot than to seal it up and not get it. Look at all this loot I could have been missing if I just let her go free. Are you kidding me? That's the stupidest decision you could have possibly made.
And I'm off.
Pretty lame chest here, but it's fine. Let's see if Alistair even wants that gear. Well, he can't even wear it. And the issue with it is that... Oh, it is very strong. Actually, it is very comparable to the Blood Dragon plate armor. I was gonna say, since it takes level 42 strength, I might as well just use the dragon armor. But looking at it, it's actually very similar armor. I think the dragon armor is probably still better, but this is definitely one of the best armors in the game for him. And imagine if I just let that demon just walk free. Imagine the loot loss. Okay. We don't let demons walk free around here. if they've got loot. If they don't have loot on them and they're gonna give me loot, then we just let them walk. I think maybe we can get Morgan to learn blood magic and then she can close the veil? Maybe? I don't know, because like, I'm pretty sure your character is able to get blood magic too, but obviously I'm a dwarf. So I wouldn't First time I actually get I love that you can just do that instead of actually sitting there slowly. All those. I also love that disarming traps gives you XP. Pretty great. Same with lockpicking. Kinda makes it worth it to get lockpicking, I guess. Not only because if you don't have the lock bash mod, obviously you can't open stuff, but you get some XP at least from opening things, so you might get maybe an extra level or two throughout the game. I don't know. So I'm trying to do a cunning build, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to get anything else. I need strength. I know I need strength. I thought I had maxed out lockpicking, but I guess I'm not level 2. Okay. Improved combat. Improved combat. All this in combat. I might need some more dexterity. I don't know. We'll get to that later. We're gonna do cunning, and we're gonna do 2 strength. Even though I hate doing strength, it's so annoying because A, light armor uses dexterity now instead of strength, and B, I have a thing that converts my cunning to my strength if my cunning is higher than my strength, which it is by, more than half. So it's sort of stupid getting strength, because like the only reason I need strength is to hold weapons and armor and stuff. A little annoying, but fine, I suppose. We need to improve combat. Get some new stuff. All this stuff is level 12. I'd like a new ability, to be honest. Pretty much the only attack ability I have is this. I have no clue which one of these is better. I'm gonna get this one. I don't know. And we're gonna move this here. I don't really plan to use this, to be honest. Actually, okay. I thought this was the activated, like sustained ability that I was using before, but I forgot about this. Could be using it. Go that way. Throw. That's. Throw that.
I never expect
That's might have done more harm than that also might have done more harm than good. I didn't even get a try out the ability. Also, I can't believe Bark Sponge died right there. That's horrible. Now he's got... I don't even know if I want to use one of these on him. I don't know if I can use one. I think... Because... Are these just for his injuries? I don't know if he can take normal health potions. I always assumed he couldn't. Suppose he can take one of these now. Okay, a book. Oh, there's the blood magic thing.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Boy. Sounds like... That kind of sounds basically like the, Well, I don't know, he sounds like any mad scientist mage in this game, pretty much. Go ahead and read that book. And let's do this. Okay. I don't want to be the one to drink it. But... Okay. Rain, he's drinking harder before. Oh, yeah. Think some scary blood magic and some weird ancient jug of blood and whatever else in there is gonna stop Duran from drinking it? Well, you're sorely mistaken. Duran won't drink anything. Why do you think he's blue, huh? He's been drinking weird stuff all his life. I don't know which way I want to go. Guess we're going this way. Oh, hold on.
Of course.
Yes. I can't look at it. I want to see. Like, there's no way, obviously, Duran can't look back. Because he's the dwarf. And yet... Okay. Oh... Can I use these? I guess I can. It says the rogue. And this is a passive? Okay. It's a sustained. I'll put this down and see what it's like. Okay, I thought what this would do is unlock blood magic for Morgan. I don't know, I thought you could have your mage but I mean, I'll take the power of blood magic. I need all of the power I can get. You know, I'm a Ran. What else needs to be said?
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
Gold Ward Mage, you're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker.
Eliana, did you just
He may
not
look
see me
frail,
drink what he just
but
made?
don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived for so many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed,
Dark side
I found
powers.
ways to extend it. But that
Many
can only
means
go so
that
far.
might be deemed unnatural to some. Tell me about what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
How was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
What happened to the rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
Practiced blood magic on the
Of course,
nobles?
to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing.
You had to know summoning so many demons was foolhardy?
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. I was so close.
I'll use my persuasion on him. You're to blame for all of this. Some things you just don't do.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
The commander knew of the demons?
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
Like, everything that Tevinters did was generally a bad thing? I mean, aren't the Tevinters like the ones that enslaved everyone and, like, painted the Black City and, like, brought the Darkspawn Plague into the world and, you know, caused all of the blights and everything, you know? Yeah, exactly. Do you remember how that ended, the Black City Darkspawn?
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
How do you know the Chantry's wrong?
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you
not a very
swallow
good
a great
answer.
deal for small comfort.
Yeah, that's like the worst I mean, it's not the worst answer I guess you could have given, but like, because like I actually don't know if they're right or not. That's just kind of like the thing that gets talked about a lot, especially in this game, since everything's about the Blight and the Darkspawn and everything. But I mean, it's a better theory than what you just proposed. All you just proposed is that they're wrong, and so that just, like, okay, then if they're wrong, then what happened, huh? Want to ask something else?
Yes.
What was the purpose of your experiment?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
Demons don't know anything about the Darkspawn taint? What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Would you? Oh, maybe this is how you get blood magic. Could you teach me what you've learned?
You've already read my research, but in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
Only a monster would sacrifice his fellow ward.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
I'd like to ask
Yes.
something else. Yes. Sophia's grandson brought me here. Levy, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
I see. Just answer the question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I'm sorry, Levy.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
Don't worry, I'll give your family new purpose to clean up my great castle. Time for questions.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dead, we are allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Give me a sec. Was this really necessary for your research? Okay, maybe he was learning how to, like, how long a person can live on a wall of spikes. Very important information.
All right.
And this garbage right there. For anything at all. Gotta be something up. Not a single thing. Curious. Dumb. Okay, let's get out of here.
Going.
So I told you we didn't have to make a deal with the demon.
We must hurry.
We could. So killing her was definitely the best choice. We got her stuff and her XP. And obviously she doesn't get to roam free to, go absorb soul.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
Okay, what do I do?
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Magical energy. Being here. You summoning the magical energy? Maybe we need to have everyone. I don't think I did. You're gonna summon your magical energies or whatever. Glitch. Well, pretty sure things are supposed to be coming out now. Well, let's go ahead and leave this here.
We must act quickly. The veil must be closed.
Yeah, I'm ready when you...
Waves of spirit... First.
Okay, summon the magical energies. Or... We have to chill here. Pretty sure he's supposed to be doing something. It triggers the demons to start coming through. Let me look.
Something on your mind?
I need to. Oh. We don't need to go back. Just well sighted. People are saying that basically you have to. I think you have to like talk to your companion like right after his talk or something. Who knows? No idea. Let's
The Veil.
start.
I see you're still with Morrigan. I thought you said she didn't mean anything to you.
Talking about.
What are you playing at? You tell me you like me, that I mean something to you, and you have her on the side?
Not the time, Liliana.
It's not
I'm
fair
just
to
trying
either
to
Morrigan
fix
or
this
me.
bug, Liliana.
Do you say the same things to her that you say to me?
I'm not even sure what you're talking about. Okay. Like, legitimately, I genuinely am not sure. I haven't. I've been talking to Morgan very normally, by the way. I just like to mention that.
I suppose you need different girls for different days of the week. Morrigan when you want some rough tumbling, Liliana when you need a bedtime story and someone to tell you what a nice boy you are. Just show me some respect. Show us some respect, please.
Fine. I'll include Alistair in the harem. You're both wonderful and I respect you both. There.
Wonderful people have their limits too. I care for you, more deeply than I can say.
Not
but
really the time.
I can't watch you going to her all the time.
I don't even, like, actually, though, I don't even know what this is about. I haven't even talked to... Morgan hasn't even, like, talked anything at all about this whatsoever. I just had to just talk to Liliana. I swear, this entire playthrough, I've been debating on whether or not if Liliana is actually, like, crazy. Like, she seems way crazier than I remember her being. Feels like she's, like, actually, like, schizo, like, crazy. This is... Can I just end this conversation? Really gonna make me do this right now? Just so I can fix this bug? Again, I haven't even done anything with Morgan. Not even a single... Like, not a single line. Not a single line, I tell you. Has been anything about us being in a relationship. Honestly, Liliana, you're giving me some pretty crazy control freak vibes. So I'm gonna say that I love Morgan.
I see. That's your choice then. I understand. Excuse me. I have to be alone for a while.
Okay, well, we have to fight some demons. Okay, fantastic. Thank you for fixing the bug by getting your heart broken. I have to be alone for a while. Liliana, I need you to go over there. We're gonna need you to go over there.
That's finished.
What is your range? You're supposed to be range. Stay range.
I'm wounded.
You're wounded. Crippling blow. Heal or go where I told you to go, maybe? That'd be cool. This is right. This. So for first impression of that, that was an awful move. I'm going to activate this blood whenever I can get up. Okay, never mind. I'm dying super fast. Morgan, I need you to heal. I didn't expect that to take so much health. Anything like that? Combat stealth, go. The other stuff. Let me try this again. It doesn't seem to be doing that. But just getting knocked down by a heap. Morgan's dead. Back up. Okay, what did I just die from? Well, I was going to take a healing potion, but I was playing a bit cheeky there. Now we've got to fight the boss with what happened to Liliana? Oh my gosh, Liliana. Why are you like this? Oh my god. We're gonna have another Zatharin moment, another Zatharin boss fight.
I will savor your every
Done. And I'm frozen. Oh, another Zatharin fight. I love Zatharin. Oh my gosh, I didn't die. We're barely doing anything in one game. I got it off. God. What is it with freeze spells in this game and horror freeze spells, all these stupid stun moves? That done. I believe in you, Alistair. You're a Templar. This is your thing. Alistair. How many times did Alistair here? I shouldn't have died. I don't know how Morgan died. Liliana definitely shouldn't have died. Supposed to be like out of mana or something. Maybe the sword drains mana? Because I don't know why she's not spamming free spells on me like it bad. Alistair is the goat. What was that? I seriously have no clue what she's even talking about. Like, genuinely not one conversation. I would tell you to go look at the VODs, but I don't think the VODs are up anymore. They disappear after like a week or something. And the videos aren't up yet up to that point. Or like, I guess not all of the videos. In fact, I don't think a single Dragon Age video is up at this moment. So that's pretty trash. I have no clue how to build an archer, to be honest. Kind of want to go down the bard route a bit more, but I don't know. I just really don't want this, to be honest. And I would like some more. Yeah, this is her build. She doesn't really have that many things to shoot at people or anything, but I don't know. And I don't want aim. I definitely don't think I want rapid shot. I think I'm gonna get critical shot. Oh yeah, this. Honestly, I think she needs more strength, but also cunning. Give her 1 strength, but we'll give her 2 cunning because the bard thing was saying it's dependent on her cunning stat, if I'm not mistaken, on like how big the buff is or whatever. But I've been giving her a bunch of dexterity because of bow reasons. Thanks for the gold, I guess. Would be nice to get something else, but gold's fine.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
If I kill him, let's think about this. If I kill him, not only might that be seen as justified, but it would also give me loot. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of loot. I kind of want his loot. But I also really, if I had to actually choose, I'd probably pick number 2. I guess. I don't know what this does. I don't know if this does anything. But I'm pretty sure this would give me his loot. I feel like his loot's going to be way more help to the wardens than whatever this does. Or any of these things, for that matter. But I'll do the nice thing, I guess. I'll make him do some good research or whatever.
With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for
months or
this,
years?
Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer of Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
One or 2 or 3 is probably the, most correct answer. Yes. we'll just say 3. Your grandmother, I'm not sure about, but you're a good man.
Well, thanks, Warden. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Any chance I could convince you to stay?
You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
Yes, we do. Master of the Peak. This is honestly a little shorter than I remember it being. It's not like a bad length. It does feel nice to just get an area done, you know, within one session pretty easily. The difficulty, though, I did expect to be a bit higher. All of the fighting the demons and stuff at the end there, particularly with the Desire Demon, that got a bit crazy. I thought Alistair was gonna die since for some reason Morgan died, and then I for some reason died from nothing. I don't know. Maybe it was from this. I don't know. I turned that off though, but I don't know. So I died somehow, and then Liliana somehow also died. And then somehow, but in the opposite way, Alistair didn't die. I don't even know what happened to Barkspawn. Barkspawn must have died pretty early on or something. And, I guess we broke up with Liliana now. Let's go talk to Morgan.
I have something for you.
Okay. Little vague.
'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
Interesting. So she gave you a, like a GPS tracking device? You want to track me? Sounds very romantic.
It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this.
I think this actually does have story implications. I think there is a section of the story where you potentially can get captured, and I think, like, legitimately, if you have this ring, it helps them locate you or something. Like I don't know, you escaping. I don't fully remember, but I'm fairly certain this ring actually has some kind of implications at some point. So it's pretty cool to be receiving it. I also don't think I have a ring that actually has anything on it. I'm pretty sure I'm just holding an empty ring on me right now, just because of storage space. I don't know if this one would make her hate me, or if she'd like it, but like in a upset way. I don't know, like a teasing way. Same with this one, but I think this one's less likely to make her actually upset. And then this one's kind of just feeding into the whole thing that she's trying to make it out to be. Thank you for the gift.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Yay. Look at that. I just have a normal ring and a +2 willpower ring. Like, what is this? +2 to all attributes? That's what Liliana has on her ring, but not the nature resistance and spirit resistance. That's pretty great. Get rid of this normal ring. Oh wait, I got this from the woods, and I assumed it was a special ring because I think I got it from a grave or something. I don't know. And I do still have to go back and fight the grave demons. I don't know. Go disturb all those graves. But for right now, I'm not gonna go to bed. Okay. Check Alistair's shield. No, this is definitely better what I got on, right? Okay, this is better though for sure. He needs a lot more strength for everything, really. Pretty sure we checked this already for armor's fine. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I guess we can pick. Let me get strength. Okay, this would be great. We just need a lot more strength. Actually, this looks like it could go on me. Alright, I need strength. Right. I think I only have 14 strength or 15 strength or something like that. This is what I need strength for. It's so annoying. I need strength for literally just holding weapons. As long as it's light armor, I shouldn't need strength. And for dealing damage, I shouldn't need strength. For getting abilities, I shouldn't need strength. So the only reason I need strength is to hold stronger weapons. So it's pretty stupid. Like, it legitimately, this is the only benefit I get from it. I think Liliana used up all her fire arrows. Yes, I can give her ice arrows. I kind of don't like using up the arrows that much, but if it frees up a slot and helps with damage and stuff, then I might as well. And I might as well also throw this ring on here. Okay, I think that's basically just everything. Yeah. Okay, now as for storage.
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy.
I think
might
we have to
tidy the place up a bit too. Well, my nephews will.
I think we basically just have to reload this place or like travel somewhere and then travel back. And we can see all the changes and stuff, and maybe there'll be a new storage place for me. Hopefully. This, I doubt. Yeah, we just have to travel somewhere else. Okay. There's a faster way of getting it. Okay, well, we'll travel. I don't know, maybe we could. Maybe just to camp and then travel back. Probably the fastest way. Maybe I'll talk to Morgan while
She is a very beautiful girl.
okay.
I can see why you would
Never
want to be
mind.
with her.
Liliana wanted to, he wants to, get in the way of it. I, literally Morgan, again, we haven't, there's been no relationship interactions or anything with Morgan. I don't even think I'm not even sure if I've had a flirt option with Morgan yet. Liliana is just actually crazy. Okay, she's literally a crazy girl.
Am I so transparent? But this is your life, and I have no right to judge. You are a dear friend, and I want you to be happy. And whatever you choose, know that I will stand by you.
I'm glad that she was angry. She's honestly taking this quite well. We'll talk to Morgan and make her jealous.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna really make Liliana jealous. This just feels wrong now because, again, like, there's been zero, like, romantic interaction between us, essentially. Then all of a sudden, now it's like, bam. Now our time's up, Liliana. We literally just got in a relationship, like, at the end of the last stream as well. Which, again, was a huge jolt because it was like instant. It's like, bam, we're in a relationship now. And the only options I had was like, no and yes, essentially. Like, there was no like, I'll think about that, or, you know, let's give it time or something. It was like, no, here or now, right now. And then immediately it's just like, now, nope, actually, we're not in a relationship now, I guess. I'm just gonna go with it. We can't have that.
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever
do you
shall we
have?
do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
Also, we're right next to a fire. What are you talking? You know, like, genuinely though, in real life, I am quite cold. I'm in a cold room with no fire. Although I would start the fire, but then it makes sound that can be heard through the mic. Like the noise gate when I speak will sometimes pick up the sound of the fire pellet stove in the background, essentially. And it's not really a big deal, especially since I'm just here talking to myself and whatnot. But I just find it annoying, and it's like no matter how I adjust my audio setting, I cannot get it to not pick up the pellet stove. Like, the pellet stove, sound-wise, is almost as loud as my voice, it seems like. It's like sometimes, if I'm being quiet, sometimes it seems like the pellet stove still picks up on the mic. But then, if I'm talking, then, I don't know, it's just, it's always there. And it's like, if I wanted it to not be there, my voice would essentially have to not be here too. And that's not, there's probably a way I can do it, but like, it's just so annoying. It's like, a lot of my talking is pretty soft and quiet. I'm doing stuff at night usually, and that's just kind of how I talk always anyway. So, I prefer to keep my mic settings as they are, if not maybe a slight adjustment. Anyway, we're just gonna go full hog wild now. Duran's been waiting for this moment to rub it in Liliana's face, I guess. Apparently. So I'm sure I can think of something.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Hopefully this is okay on stream. I'm pretty sure it's oh my gosh, Duran. This looks so stupid. Just because of Duran being blue and that face.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Oh, there are stories?
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side.
You're getting a little freaky. But I think that's basically why everyone likes it. So what now?
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
Man, why can't relationships be laid out so simply like that, bro? It was so simply put, so nonchalant, you know, very straight to the point. Something this world greatly lacks these days. Not that I would really know, but it just appears that way. Honestly, I'm still not sure who I want to actually romance. The only reason I've been going back and forth right now is because Liliana's being crazy. Just instantly like, yeah, we're gonna be in a relationship now, and then she's like, no, you've been talking to Morgan too much. That it really, genuinely, it makes me want to be with Morgan more, just because, again, like, the more I play this specific playthrough, the more I feel like Liliana is actually crazier than I remember. But I don't think her character's actually, like, really crazy. I do think she's a bit weird. And you could say delusional, I suppose, if you don't believe in the Maker and, like, Chantry and stuff like that, which is fair enough. I'm not 100% sure myself. I'd say there's a 70% chance that the Chantry is essentially like all wrong. Well, maybe not even all wrong. Just let's say a 70% chance that the Maker does not exist. Okay, and a 30% chance that he does. Okay, and it's kind of confusing though, because like the Maker could be essentially like a different god, like one of the Elven gods or one of the Titans or whatever they are, or the dwarves or something. It could be something tied to essentially another religion that's just got a different name. And so essentially you could say that technically the Maker does exist by that description. But I don't know. And also I've been preaching about Morgan's mother, Flemeth, possibly being in Droste as a theory. And if Andraste exists, then wouldn't it make sense to also be preaching about the Maker possibly existing? Or at least the Chantry being right about some things? Which I do think they are right about something. But I think they become more of a say what you want to hear kind of church first, not like tell the actual truth type of church. Anyway, don't even know what I was talking about. We're just gonna say, and what about love? Does that enter the picture? And she's gonna be like, nah, that's not a thing.
Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Witch gone wild. Woohoo. Skill acquired. We gained some plot relevance. Oh boy. Inspired by your leadership. Oh yes, it was my leadership. Alright, this member has gained a major bonus to magic. Yes, I have imbued her with my magical plot armor. Laughing. I'd like to ask...
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind. Laughing. I'd like to discuss something.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Kiss her.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
Humor.
Oh, it's humor you desire. Hmm? I didn't realize comedy had anything to do with this.
Yeah, that's a great response. Only if we do it wrong.
How true. Let us do it right, then.
I feel like this part should have came first. Plus, oh.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Can I just spam kiss her? I'm very tempted. Care to join me in my tent next to Liliana?
Perhaps. Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you?
Get in the tent. I don't know if she would find this humorous or be like, well, no, actually, I'm not going to now. Yeah, personally, I prefer to play a more coy game, but because this sounds funny, I'm just gonna tell her to get in the tent.
Am I to be interrogated? However shall you wring my secrets from me?
Okay, I guess she's... Okay, I don't think I got an additional +4 from her, but this is probably why people... I mean, there's a lot of reasons to like Morgan, but I think one of the reasons Morgan, as a romantic partner, is favored a lot more is I feel like there's a lot more dialogue and interaction with her than with Liliana. And then as for everyone else, I think Alistair has quite a bit, although I'm never female character, to be honest with you, so, and I'm always well, I mean, I'm always Duran for the most part, so if I'm not Duran, then there's like, I don't know, let's say like a 1 in 4 chance that I'm female of some other kind of character. Anyway, I'm actually going to leave this off here probably. I'll go back to the keep next time, but we've already been running for 2 hours, and I think that's a perfect place to leave off after we've officially dumped Liliana, and now she's standing on my bed, being all annoyed. Maybe, yeah, never. I'm not gonna comment about that. But I don't know. I swear she's literally crazy And Morgan is just bait. Okay? I think it's just much more interesting to be with Morgan, especially because of what happens down the line. I will not say anymore, but I think that there's just simply more story interaction with Morgan, and also we've known her longer technically. And I actually want to talk to Alistair because I think he has something to say about it.
Something on your mind?
Some questions?
Of course.
Never mind. I think if you get into a relationship officially with Morgan, Alistair will talk to you about it or something. I don't know. But let's talk to Lily.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
I think we already talked about all of this, right? I don't know. I guess we'll leave it there after I go pet Barkspawn, of course. Leaves himself on an inconspicuous area nearby. Pet Barkspawn as he rolls around where he just peed. Perfect. Alright. That's gonna have to do it for this stream, everyone. And by everyone, I mean me, myself, and I. So, we're going to call it here for tonight. And I think I might stream, I don't know, maybe Friday, Saturday, who knows. But I might stream Age of Mythology one of those days instead of Dragon Age because I prefer playing Dragon Age, but I haven't been playing Age of Mythology over the last few weeks because I've been streaming less. Generally because it's generally just kind of useless. This entire stream, I think has just been myself. So that's essentially the best example I can give you of why I don't stream. Essentially, no one cares, and that's I don't say that necessarily as a bad thing. Because no one cares, it allows me to be lazier, and I get to essentially not have to worry about all this junk. And so it's not like I'm necessarily taking that in vain. Obviously I would prefer to be streaming to people, but if I'm streaming to no one, then no one cares. And it's sort of like, you know how like I don't know if you've seen that meme of like the train or the bus or whatever it was, of like the guy looking out the window and it's like bright and sunny, and then the other guy looking in the window and it's like the rock wall or whatever. It's like I don't know, you could have, I think I saw one that was like captions of like life is meaningless, and then the other one is like life is meaningless, but then, you know, it's like two different interpretations of that, like, you know, life is meaningless, so it's pointless and, you know, all stupid and bad. But then it's like over here is life is meaningless, but that means it's like I can do whatever I want and there's, you know, complete freedom and junk, I guess. I don't know. And I would say I have a somewhat mixed version of that meaninglessness myself, but on the topic of streaming, I have a mixed perception of no one tuning in as well. So essentially what I'm saying is I don't really care. Okay. Just I don't really care. I do enjoy streaming just because I get to play my games. And if anyone comes in, I enjoy it more. That's kind of about it, though. So I will leave it off for tonight. And I might stream Saturday, Sunday. Probably not Sunday, actually. Probably Friday, Saturday. Who knows? And maybe I'll get some videos out on the channel. The same reason I don't stream as much now is the same reason I haven't been posting on the Clips channel, is because I don't feel like putting in effort to have no one actually watch it, you know, like it's like making a meal, like cooking dinner or something, but then no one eats it and then the dinner's just left out to rot. Like why am I even cooking dinner at that point? Just wasting my time and money. I mean, in this case it'd be free for me, but like you know, wasting my efforts, right, to make this thing for someone else, and then it not to be experienced, or even shared, essentially. So it's essentially just a waste of time. It's all pointless. No one cares. I don't really care. So I haven't been posting, and that's kind of the end of that. So I do enjoy editing and making videos though. And I've been working more so on why subscribe, which has been doing very well actually. So I am quite optimistic about the future of why subscribe. So that's kind of my focus. But anyway, I've been on a tangent long enough with myself. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Go ahead and save the game. Then we'll go check out everything next time. Which may be next week. I don't know why Parks Launch just disappeared there, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Adios.